Well, House of Cool, we are a film and television pre-production studio. We focus on designs, storyboards, story for our clients, developing interesting characters, interesting storylines, and really great visuals.
Storyboard Pro is probably one of the best products that we could ever use with regards to our studios. Simply because it works digitally, it has a lot of the functions specifically made for storyboards, and that's what we focus on. And we're able to deliver it from content around the world to our clients out in LA, to China, to India. So it's been a great tool for us. We look forward to using it more further. Obviously, one of the greatest benefits of Storyboard Pro from a business point of view is that it saves a lot of time and energy from the artists. So the more time that they're able to focus on the story portion of it, and less time they have to do with doing the labelings and the writings and trying to do the scene plannings and all that kind of stuff, gives them ample time to focus on that story, which makes them more efficient. So you can cut down a storyboard that generally takes 4 weeks or plus. You can do it in, say, 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks. So every single time an artist can save a day or two or 5 days, at the end of it, they can probably pump out an extra 2 to 3 more storyboards a year.
Well, in terms of speed, before working on paper, we would have to concentrate on other things, peripheral things that would slow down our storyboard process. Now we can just concentrate on the actual storyboarding and storytelling process, which saves us a lot of time. Now, instead of 4 weeks being a tight deadline, 4 weeks is now an acceptable deadline so that we can deliver everything up to the last minute. Before, we'd have to photocopy a storyboard. I don't know if anyone who's actually done a paperboard before has, and revisions knows that it's full of post-it notes and tape, and then trying to get that through a photocopier is a tedious chore. Now that everyone gets the PDF, they can print it out, a nice clean copy. Everyone has the exact same product. And that allows us to work right up to deadline without having to worry about extra time delays for shipping and costs. Using Storyboard Pro, we've been able to use the light table feature and the onion skin feature probably the most right now. The light table feature is obviously great because it allows us to, when we're doing cleanup, it allows us to just focus on the drawing as opposed to figuring out where the flipping papers and trying to figure out where the drawings actually are. So we can just focus on cleanup and line. And the onion skin tool is great because now, before we're working on paper, characters would tend to scale up or down as we go if it was long animation sequence. Now we don't have that problem since we have the onion skin tool. We can always make sure that everything is scaled properly. Here at House of Cool, we have design and layout here, which is great for us in Storyboard because they are able to upload their files to the server, and then we can create a library that we can insert directly into Toon Boom and use layouts and designs directly into the program, which is great for us because then our characters are actually acting in the environment that they will be acting in when it hits the air. So we have there's no hiccups along the way when it gets to layout or to design that they have to change things. So everything is now working a little bit more cohesively. In terms of revisions, now that we send the director an actual file, they're able to make comments directly onto the storyboard itself. Whereas before we would get written comments, which can sometimes be vague. So now that the director has the ability to jot down or rough out a scene exactly the way they want it, we now have no discrepancies as to what we do for them in the revision process. And working on the original file to do revisions is great because we can just clean up directly on that file, remove the layer that we no longer need, and just keep moving on. And it keeps it a nice clean file and makes it very convenient for us. Storyboard Pro is great for delivery since it exports to PDF, which is universally accepted. It's great. Everyone can open a PDF, so we have no problems with communicating with other clients and other studios, as well as exporting JPEGs, which is great to deliver to clients because then they don't have to scan in paperboards, cut out the actual images, and then put it into a Leica or animatic. This allows it to be a one-function tool, and we just send it to them, and they love it. They're able to just go right to Leica right away.